Welcome to episode 10 of Comics and Us. I'm TJ.
I'm Chris.
Wow,
I'm Lumpy.
Yeah, is that better?
That was blown out.
Is that better?
You came in perfectly, yeah. But you blew out the whole intro.
Well, I was just trying to go fast. I don't know why it went loud. I was trying to go fast.
You exploded everything.
I didn't want to get in trouble again. I was scared.
Anyway,
I think you popped my eardrums.
Anyway, this is the review show that reads comics chronologically, kind of. As we go into Detective Comics number 35, this is the first one in 1940 of January.
Yes, we made it to 1940.
Yep, only 20 decades later to go. This one's 12 pages. It is called The Case of the Ruby Idol. And Batman's actually on the cover of this one that has nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a vampire with a needle. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah.
It looks like he's choking out Duke LaCour from the last issue.
Yeah, and his girlfriend bit him and turned him into a vampire.
Well, no, he looked like a vampire in the last issue, too.
He kind of did, but he always got fangs in this cover.
Yeah, this one, he definitely has fangs on the cover.
Anyway, he's putting a needle into some guy.
Yeah.
Is that Commissioner Gordon, you think? I don't think so. Maybe
no.
Maybe
Yeah,
not.
I don't know. I'm not sure.
But they make sure to put a red band that tells us that Batman's appearing in this issue and every issue.
And every issue.
But you know what's funny about the tag? It's true. Detective Comics still features Batman to this day.
Every issue?
Every issue, it's always
Wow.
Batman. Detective Comics, probably for the last 2 decades, has been nothing but Batman.
Right.
So, it's not wrong.
Oh, wait, it's been nothing but Batman?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Eventually, it gets whittled down to a 22-page Batman comic.
Oh, come on. Where's Slam Bradley?
He is...
And how long does Slam Bradley's career go?
Well, he's going for at least a year.
What do you mean?
Well, we started in January 1939. Wasn't that the first
Right.
Detective comic? And now we're in January 1940, and Slam Bradley's in this Detective comic. So.
Yeah, he's still closing it out. I'm looking at him right now. Still closing it out.
Yep, he's still finishing up the stories.
There's an advertisement for Superman
Oh?
in the back of this. Superman number 3, Amazing Adventures of the Greatest Man on Earth, Superman.
So who was first, Batman or Superman? Superman, right?
I thought it was Superman, but if this is saying number 3...
I was going to say, if Superman only has 3 comics out...
It was Action Comics first.
Oh, yeah. Yep, because it says...
Yeah.
It says Superman Winter Edition because they did it by season for some reason back then. The first 4 Batman is like the spring issue, the winter issue, and this Superman number 3 is the winter edition, it's saying.
Right. The first Action Comics that featured Superman was in 1938.
Yes.
So 1 year before Batman.
But Detective Comics was out before before Superman.
Okay.
Detective Comics was before Superman, but Superman got so popular that Detective Comics wanted their own superhero, so they came up with Batman.
Perfect.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So was DC Comics
Superman?
What?
Was DC Comics just Action Comics and Detective Comics at one point?
It wasn't even called DC Comics.
Right.
It was called something else. I don't remember what it was. But there was more than that. There was like Fun Comics and Flash Comics.
Oh, okay.
There was all kinds of different superhero comics back then. Because when we get to later issues, it like some of the advertisement just shows the 6 main comics that were out at the time. I don't think it's in this one, though. I'm looking now.
I don't know. It says, for decades, DC Comics has been one of the 2 largest American comic book companies, along with Marvel Comics. The initials DC were originally an abbreviation for Detective Comics, and later the official name.
Yeah, but it wasn't the official name back then.
It says Detective Comics was first, and they used DC off of Detective Comics.
Yeah, no, but it was...
It was called something else?
Yeah, I'll bring it up. I did the research into it. It was called...
Fawcett.
Fawcett Comics.
Fawcett Comics, I say it now.
Yeah.
Fawcett
Fawcett
Comics.
Yeah.
It was called that, and then it turned into DC Comics.
Right.
So were they the first comic book company? Fawcett? No.
I doubt it. No, I doubt it.
I got to figure it out, too.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I mean, these were the first superhero comics for sure, but I don't know how long Archie Comics has been out. But I know Archie's been around.
That's true. Archie has been around a long time, too.
I know Archie's been around forever.
Here we go. The first modern comic book, Famous Funnies, was released in the U.S. in 1933.
Yeah. And Detective
So famous funnies.
The first Detective Comics which we reviewed was back in, I have it written down.
39, right?
No,
it was before.
March 1937.
37.
Yeah. But still, it was the 30s, still even then.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was a sidetrack.
Sidetracks are fun.
So the idol.
Anyway, so we really open up on Batman with a gun.
Yes.
That never comes back.
Right. He's just got a gun for no reason.
Yeah, the first panel just shows him with a gun, and it doesn't make a reappearance at all in the comic.
No.
So, I don't know what that's about. They just want to show Batman holding a gun, I guess. And then my scroll got stuck, so it's like 30 pages down, so I have to scroll back up. So, what happens?
A man named Weldon begs Commissioner Gordon for police protection because he got his life threatened.
Because he bought a statue from this guy.
Right, from an Indian statue, right?
Yeah, no.
It's like a gremlin or like a...
Yeah, but it says the guy found the statue while exploring a cave in India.
Yeah, it's Hindu.
And
yeah, it's a Hindu statue.
And it's supposed to be a god.
It's the Hindu god of destruction. I don't know what the name was.
It looks like the devil. It's bright red.
Yeah, and apparently a cult after it, and they killed they didn't kill him yet, but
they steal him.
The guy that sold him the other guy the statue gets kidnapped by Indians.
Bunch of shirtless guys.
They have turbans. They're Indians.
Yeah, I guess they're from India. Well, they could be from Pakistan or something like that, right?
It's 1940. It's 1940. They're Indians.
Okay.
And this is the
chase begins.
Chinese food place all over again.
What?
It's the Chinese food place all over again.
Yeah, we didn't get that far yet. Bruce Wayne is chasing him in his red car that's shrunk in size all of a sudden.
Wait, no, that's Commissioner Gordon's car, and it's orange in my book.
Oh, is it Commissioner Gordon's car?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh.
It is.
It looks exactly like Bruce Wayne's car, only smaller.
Right, and orange.
So maybe Batman is making a statement with his large phallic car. Anyway, he's chasing these Indians, and then they stab this guy and throw him into the ocean.
Yeah.
And then Bruce Wayne gets invited along on a chase now.
Yes.
I just realized that. He gets invited, Commissioner invites him along to chase this guy. Now, I understand maybe crime scene because of high society, but now he's chasing criminals too?
Right.
Do cops just allow people to get in the car while they're chasing people back then?
I mean, maybe he needed backup, and the only guy he had was Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, who when they get to the scene says, "I'm done with this. I'm going home now. Bye."
Yeah, he's going to go home and write that story, but I didn't see that he had mentioned a story at all.
He says it in the apartment. Maybe I'll come with you and maybe I'll make a story out of it.
Oh, so what is he, a reporter?
No, he just likes to write stories, apparently.
Apparently he sits home and writes stories.
Yeah, I mean, what else is he going to do? He's a billionaire. Well, actually, in this day and time, he's probably just a millionaire still.
Yeah. $1 million.
He's probably $1 million Bruce Wayne right now.
Yeah.
So, noted explorer is murdered by Hindus. See?
Yeah. Indian. Many people seem interested in the news, especially about the Ruby Idol, and then they show people talking about it.
Especially this old Chinese guy, the stereotypical Chinese guy that is drawn exactly the same as every other Chinese guy in this comics.
Except he doesn't have the mustache.
I'm pretty sure that's the same Chinese guy that one of the other detectives fought.
Well, maybe it's the one from the Chinese. Remember that odd Chinese food store story?
Yeah.
I think this might be the same one.
I don't remember that guy's name, but it seems like it's the same Chinese restaurant.
Yeah. This guy's name's Sin Fang.
Yep. Anyway, Batman does his customary, goes to a house, breaks in through the window.
Yeah.
Yes.
Where two criminals are trying to steal the statue.
Right.
And these criminals are nothing to do with the Hindus at all.
No, this is just some other criminals.
Right. So Batman beats them up and breaks one of their neck, and breaks one of their arms, I'm sorry.
Yeah, breaks his arm.
Because he made sure to say, you broke my arm.
Right.
And then Hindus come in and try to stab him. No, I'm sorry. Hindus come in and hit him in the back of the head and knock him out. Like they always...
This is like the 12th time he got hit in the back of the head. He's got more hits in the back of the head than he's got kills at this point.
That's his kryptonite, apparently.
Apparently. Whack him in the back of the head.
Yeah, and then the Hindus steal the statue.
Yeah.
And then the cops come in and say, hey, Batman's there. And then Batman beats up the cop.
I hate to do this, buddy. And he punches him in the face.
Uh-huh.
It has
Yeah.
to
Beats
get
up
away.
the cops here. Every other time he's managed to jump out a window or something here.
Yeah, well, he does that too, but first he wants to punch the guy in the face.
Yeah, first he wants to. No wonder why the cops are chasing him. He's beating him up. And then he breaks out the window.
Right, drops the safety.
Why didn't he just leave it open?
Okay, here is where I have a problem. As we've been talking about this, the car has changed many times already.
Yes.
Now, it's blue. Why? When did he get his car painted? Or did he buy a new car? This one is actually convertible, too.
Well, my theory is he's got to get it changed every time because people keep seeing him drive as a Batman.
It's not that the car's changing. He's got to keep getting new cars. Because he's got a stupid mask on while he's driving his car around.
Exactly.
You're right.
And this thing is totally different than anything else. The fenders in the front are big and rounded with a huge grill.
It's got the small windshield in the front, like the Batmobile from the TV series.
Yeah. I'm telling you, he's got to get it adjusted every time. Sometimes it's just a paint job. Sometimes it's new fenders. This time he converted it into a convertible.
This one's... I mean, at least it's blue. At least it matches his outfit.
Yes.
I mean, I guess, but he's not really in blue. He's got some blue.
Right.
But it's not like... He's mostly black and gray.
Interior of his cape's blue. Top of his mask is blue sometimes, and sometimes it's not.
Our comics are a little different because ours show him a lot more blue than yours does.
But is his shirt blue?
His shirt is gray.
His shirt and his pants are gray. That's the majority of his outfit.
Well, his head, his hands, his shorts, his boots, and his cape are all blue.
Well, in my version, half of his cowl, the top of his head, is black, and the other half is blue.
Yeah, I can't tell if that's supposed to be shading or if it's black.
Depending on the shadowing, it shows black, but a lot of times it's blue.
Right. But there are times where it's all blue, too.
Yes.
But in my version, it looks like the front of his cowl is black, and then the outside part of his cape is black, and then the back of his cowl mask is blue, and the underneath is blue.
Right, but then there's a panel on the next page where it looks like everything he has on is blue, and there's no black. It's weird.
Which one are you looking at? Because I'm looking at the one where he's punching the cop.
That's one back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one where he's punching the cop is there. It's I was 2 pages ahead, and there's spots where it's all blue. Everything's blue.
Yeah.
I'm still seeing black and blue.
Yeah.
The one that says gas cough, mustard cough. Yeah.
Right.
Mustard gas.
His whole mask is blue, except for the very front of his face is dark.
Just the shadowing, but the nose is even blue.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm seeing a more blue and down here where he's punching some of these guys.
Yeah. I think he's blue. I think it's blue and he's just always in the shadows.
No, it could be it. But he's got more gray than he does blue.
He does have a lot of gray.
I don't know. His cape's more than his shirt and legs. Just saying. Anyway.
Whatever. This is a stupid conversation. Yeah. We're arguing over color.
So he goes to Chinatown and finds a wise and honest man, the unofficial mayor of Chinatown.
After he passes Sin Fang's restaurant.
Right. But didn't he leave Sin Fang's restaurant while he was chasing that guy?
Oh, I thought he was going there. No, because he gets in the car, drives, and then in the next panel he's passing it.
Yeah, he passes Sin Fang's restaurant.
Or is that Sim Pang's car?
The green car is Sin Fang's car.
Oh, that's
the blue
what I'm
car.
looking at. Yeah, okay. That's what I was looking at. He parked in front of his shop.
Yeah.
And Batman's driving him to the honorable mayor, who looks like every other Chinese character, only he's fat.
Yeah, we got a fat Chinese guy now, but he's got the mustache this time, though.
Yeah.
So Batman goes into Sim Fang's... What's that say underneath there?
Chinese and Oriental...
Curios.
Curios. I guess it's an antique shop.
Yeah,
I thought it was a restaurant. Well, it does say chop suey on the next window.
So, anyway, he goes into and Sin Fang's behind the counter, and Batman says, "Give me the statue." And he's like, "Okay, follow me." That's pretty much how the conversation went.
Yes, the silhouette, and then he follows him, and then now shit hits the fan. Like, this is craziness.
Yeah, so Batman follows him through the door, the Sin Fang opens the door, and then 2 bold Chinese men with giant swords come out.
Yes, they're called giant Mongols out.
I'm sorry, they're Mongols, not Indians, that's different.
Yeah, they're not Chinese, they're Mongols.
Chinese fought the Mongols. Anyway,
So...
the Great Wall of China was to keep out Mongols?
Really?
I think so.
Well, this Chinese guy's using Mongols, so.
I could be wrong about that too. All my history facts could be wrong, just to throw it out there.
No. Whatever you say must be true.
Is fact.
Okay. It's 100%
true.
Facts. Okay.
Yeah, this is all facts.
Oh, this is just from what I remember from history class and stuff.
So the first guy with the sword
Anyway.
is wearing like an 80s workout suit with pink shoes.
Yeah.
Maybe he was working out.
Yeah, it's almost like Andre the Giant's, singlet. Yeah, with a pair of pants over top of it. I don't know. It's crazy.
Anyway, Batman makes quick work of them.
Yeah. He stabs one of them. Is that a kill?
He does. He actually stabs them both, one through the other.
Yeah, he kicks
Oh,
the
no.
guy into the
No,
sword.
he kicks the one guy into the sword.
Yeah.
But it doesn't look like he hits the heart.
No, it looks like it's off to the side a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe that guy lives.
Yeah, we'll say that guy lives because it doesn't specifically say he's dead.
Yeah.
All
Then he
right.
punches another guy in the jaw.
And then Sim Fang says, "Forgive me. I'll really take you to it now. Follow me."
Whoops, I don't know why those guys attacked you. Keep following me. I don't know what's going on in this place. This place is crazy.
And then Batman forgives him, says, "I forgive you, my friend," and follows him into a room full of gas.
Mustard gas.
Yeah. And then Batman throws his own gas.
Which counteracts the mustard gas.
Yeah, I
There's
guess so. I
a
guess
mustard gas antidote, and it just...
No,
that he
it's
just so happened to know the need he needed.
It's ketchup gas. He used ketchup gas, and it counteracts the mustard gas.
Yes, to get rid of the mustard gas.
You gotta use ketchup gas.
Hot dog sounds good right now.
Yeah, it does sound pretty good. Well, we already left hungry. We can't be hungry anymore. Ha ha.
Is that your joke for this episode?
That was an early joke, sorry. I already got a grunt out of TJ, too. Now you can't grunt when I tell the joke at the end.
Anyway, apparently Batman stops the gas, and then Sim Fang says he has faulty pipes, and he apologizes again.
Faulty pipes that shoot out mustard gas.
And Batman's like, "Okay, fine," and he follows them again.
Yeah, this is insane. It's like a funhouse.
And then Batman... No, the funny thing is, Batman keeps following him, and they want you to think it's like he knows what's happening, but he falls into every one of the traps.
Yeah, it's not like he's avoiding the traps. He falls into them at first.
And he gets lucky and just happens to have the right solution.
Right.
Anyway, in the next room, he gets dropped into a pit.
Yeah, but see, this is why he knows this one. He already was thrown into a pit with a pipe. He knows there's a pipe somewhere when he gets thrown into a pit, so he catches this one.
Yeah, and this pit's full of water that is being filled by, like, a shower pipe, I guess.
It's a shower pipe.
I don't know what that's about, but okay.
Yeah.
There's just a random faucet sticking out of the wall.
Okay,
pouring water
and this
down.
is like a 30-foot drop, too.
Even if he falls into the water, like Sin Fang just thinks, okay, he's dead, I'm leaving.
Yeah, he thinks Batman drowns.
That's it. Like, he doesn't check on him, nothing. Never goes and checks on him. I love how they send somebody into, like, a place where they're going to be murdered, but they don't look down in the hole and see if the guy died.
No, their traps are so good that they just happen to know it's going to work, even though he avoided the last two traps.
Yeah, see, it's Batman. They don't understand. They got to figure out that it's Batman's going to get out of it.
But, like I said, he foiled the last two traps. At least clarify that he's dead.
You don't want to look over and go, ha, you're dead, Batman? Nothing?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So Batman climbs out of the hole, and Sin Fang thinks he's won, and he's looking at the statue, and he takes off his mask, and it's the guy who sold the statue in the first place.
That's another thing. You send the guy, you kill the guy, he's done. You automatically start taking your makeup off? Was it itchy or something? Did he have a problem?
I mean, that does look like it's a pain in the ass to wear.
It kind of does. It's got some prosthetics and stuff on there, you're right.
I was going to say he has prosthetic hand, like covering up his hand to make him look more...
Yeah, so it probably was itchy.
I actually thought that was just gloves, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It looks like gloves the color of his hands, but...
Yeah, why are they the color of his hands?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they're just beige gloves.
So then,
those are Chinese hands.
So then Batman sneaks up behind him and scares him.
I was trying to avoid saying that, but okay.
I'm not even doing it, yeah.
It actually says, with these yellow skin gloves on. So
oh my God.
Chinese hands.
So I was right.
Racist gloves. We got some racist gloves.
Anyway, this white archaeologist is behind it.
Yeah.
And then he's surprised that Batman didn't fall for his third trap that he...
Batman sneaks up behind him and scares him. Boogie. He's like, "Shut it, Lennox." He's like, "You're alive?"
Yeah, and so he pulls out a gun and shoots at him. And then Batman throws him out a window.
Well, before that, Batman says, I had a feeling you were behind all this. He had never once mentioned that it was Sheldon Lennox. He's a lying sack of crap there, because there's no way he thought it was him.
That's true. And
Batman hits him in the face with
the
idol
statue
to knock him out the window.
Yeah, he's chasing the statue. Now he's going to throw it at the guy and throw it out the window.
Yeah.
And then they show this guy at the bottom of the ground with blood streaming out of him.
Yeah, splattered head.
Split open head.
Yeah.
They show this blood spatter.
Yeah. But no broken idol. The idol's laying right on top of him, so we're good.
Doesn't matter. That's death count number 13.
Yeah, Batman definitely killed this guy. Like, he winged the thing at him and knocked him out the window.
Yeah, he might have been dead before he fell out the window.
Yeah, he might have killed him with that ruby statue.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And there's a chance that there might have been a henchman or two killed here, too. But they don't say anybody's dead. So
Right, he stabbed the one guy, but we're not sure if he's dead or not.
And then the last panel before the closer is they're back in Commissioner Gordon's, and Commissioner Gordon's complaining how Batman's making them the police department's looking bad. But of course he is. He's beating up cops left and right.
Yeah. They're finally starting to get pissed off at Batman. They're like, listen, this is enough with this guy. He's killing people. He's beating up cops.
He's a bigger menace than the guys that are killing dozens of people.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't mix the next exciting episode of the sensational Batman as he crashes through to smash another blow at crime next month, and he's busting through a wooden door?
Yeah, or a crate. It looks like it could be a crate. I don't know what it is. There's a guy in there.
I'm not sure either. Yeah, there's definitely a guy in there with a gun. I think he's got a gun in his hand, too.
I don't know. This one was crazy, but in a different way.
Yeah, this one had a lot of, like, weird traps and gadgets and, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but it wasn't, like, vampire crazy, you know? It was just, like, ridiculous crazy.
Yeah. It didn't go magical, but it went wacky.
I mean, it was still fun, but it was just... And then the weird racism stuff coming back.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they had to throw a little Chinese in there, but they didn't go too far with it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I like the yellow gloves.
Back to the cover real quick. It says 64 pages of thrill and packed action. That's back because Batman's on the cover again.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's it for that one. First appearances, Uncle Chris.
We have appearances by individuals. Batman and James Gordon, which we've already seen. Sin Fang / Sheldon Lennox. First and only appearance to date. Again, we got.
No wonder.
Yeah, they all say to date on this one. Joe, somebody named Joe, first and only appearance to date. Mike, first and only appearance to date. Weldon, first and only appearance to date, and Wong is the first and only appearance to date.
I guess that was like the guy who bought the statue,
Idol,
and probably some of the cops, and what last name was probably the mayor of Chinatown.
Right, Weldon was the guy who bought the thing.
Right.
And then, I don't know, Joe, Mike, and Wong. Yeah, Wong was the mayor of Chinatown, you're right.
And I think that the other two were the cops that he beat up.
Either that or the two guys that tried to steal the idol in the beginning.
That's possible too.
Yeah. And then it says items that were on this one. Utility belt, bat rope, ruby idol of Killa, and the Tribune. I guess the Tribune is that paper that wrote about it.
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why it mentioned it at all, but yeah, the Tribune was where they printed that paper that said, where is it? It said...
Yeah, idol stolen or...
Yeah, noted explorer is murdered by Hindus.
Yes, that's it.
That was the Tribune. Do we know why the Tribune was mentioned? Is that a running paper in the DC Comics universe?
I think it's because it was the Gotham Gazette. I'm not sure.
What's the Daily Tribune from?
Maybe it's just a paper that they had back then.
Yeah, DC Tribune. No, it doesn't. It's got its own Facebook page, the DC Tribune Facebook page.
Huh?
Yeah, but there was a lot of Tribunes. The National Tribune, the Washington Tribune, the Political Tribune. They had a ton of stuff on there, so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, so take it away, Uncle Chris.
Why does a Batman have supervision?
Why?
Because his parents died. He's got no supervision.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye.